Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Don T. Reynolds Stadium up here at the press box. I'm Steve DeSanto.
I'm Luther Davis.
No, I threw a little curveball there. No, I'm Luther, and this is Steve. And we are your football announcers, and we're glad to be here tonight because it is a special night here at Don T. Reynolds Stadium.
Right,
Steve.
it's senior night. It's the last scheduled home game of the year. So senior night, when we recognize all of our seniors, not just on the football team, but that all the ones that contribute to the game day experience here.
Yeah, for example, that game day experience, of course, is on Doug Peters Field with our football players, but we also have our trainers, we have our cheerleaders, our marionettes. I'm working on the list here, Steve.
Right, the TV production,
the TV production band,
right, the choir,
our chorus singers for the national anthem, our ROTC.
Right.
There's a lot of people that go together to bring the experience to Lake Mary, Florida, in terms of our football Friday Night Lights program. And notice that's all students. We're not recognizing seniors like us.
Right. No, we're really seniors, right?
No kidding. So, believe it or not, you can see in the background here, we have our senior families already our escorts lined up. We're just waiting for our football players to show up. I think they're probably getting some last-minute advice in regards to the big game against Evans that we have tonight, Steve.
Yeah, we're hosting Evans across town down in Orange County. Great team. We'll talk about them a little bit later, but it should be a good game tonight. I'm sure the players are super focused.
Oh, yeah, no kidding. It's a beautiful evening here. The weather's been cooling off a little bit in Central Florida. It was kind of dry and a little bit bright and sunny today, and setting up some of the stuff today was a little sweat fest going on. But the evening is a nice little breeze. It's cooling off. I think it's going to be a great night.
I think it's going to be a beautiful night. There's barely a cloud in the sky, so it should be a beautiful night.
So we had a great night of football last week, Steve. Listen, Seminole came to Lake Mary Don T. Reynolds Stadium, and we were able to get the upper hand on a very tight game, 24-21 against those Noles.
I think every person I have talked to has talked about that game as a nail-biter and stressful and so exciting when we pulled it out.
Yeah, I got a quick little 1-minute highlight to show in regards to that Seminole game. It starts off a little interesting, but don't worry, the Rams will take charge with this highlight as well.
We're back.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're just about set for our senior night. Looks like our senior football players are done with their little pregame meeting with Coach Perry and his staff. So, we're about to begin senior night. So, welcome friends and family from afar as you've tuned in to watch your seniors. I'm going to transition out of our little pre-senior night show, and we're moving on to our senior night program.
We'll be back.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lake Mary High School. Prior to tonight's varsity football game, we'd like to honor our senior football players, managers, student trainers, cheerleaders, marching rams, marionettes, the chamber choir, and Friday Night Lights RAM TV video and broadcasting team. These student athletes and supporters have dedicated years to our Lake Mary programs, careers that span hundreds of hours of practice, games, and travel time. Lake Mary High School administrators and the entire coaching staff would like to acknowledge their commitment and hard work over the years and thank them for representing Lake Mary with sportsmanship, competitive drive, and class. Lake Mary High School would also like to acknowledge the families of these student athletes for supporting their son or daughter and for always being loyal and encouraging voices in the stands. Thank you, seniors. And thank you, parents. Our seniors will be accompanied this evening by some of those special to them, and they'll meet Lake Mary High School's athletic director, Rick Weyers, Booster Club president, Ed Schuckman, and principal, Dr. Mickey Reynolds. And now, here is the class of 2026 Lake Mary RAM football program seniors. First, we have football. Let's welcome Mason Arnott, escorted by parents Jennifer and Corey. Miles Barnes, escorted by Lofton and Jennifer, his parents. Next we have Braden Buckhalter, escorted by parents Michelle McGowan and Charles Buckhalter. Richard Kraus III, escorted by mother Ashley Corrigan and father Richie Kraus II. And yes, number 50 is Richard Kraus III. Now let's welcome Levon Crumpler, escorted by parents Leslie, Oliver, and Lionel Crumpler. Chad Downhauser, escorted by mother Sherilyn. Terrence Dixon, escorted by mother Anise Liebler and stepfather Helmut Liebler. O'Shea Faison, escorted by mother Tracy Akins and Jesse Anderson. Let's welcome Oakley Foster, escorted by parents Kirk and Jody. Let's welcome Noah Grubbs, escorted by parents Ephraim and Renee. Ashler Haddock, escorted by parents Lindsay and Jared. Gavin Isaacs, escorted by parents Derek and Alana. Tamarian Gerals, escorted by sister Alexis. Riley Llewellyn, escorted by parents Doug and Wendy. Let's welcome Donovan Little.
Donovan is with parents Adrian and Chanel. Malik Lum, escorted by Matt and Roberta. Keaton Lyons, escorted by mother Jenny Lyons and sisters. Nazir McMillan. Nazir is escorted by parents Neffy Brown and Greg McMillan. Brennan Mercado, escorted by mother Nilda Lopez and father Joe Mercado. Evan Mollerup, escorted by mother Teresa and sister Ava. Chandler Monconduit. Chandler's escorted by Ryan and Nadia, his parents. Troy Pope. Troy's escorted by parents Caitlin Pope and Michael. Cyrus Rodriguez Maldonado. Cyrus is escorted by parents Gomero and Daroni. Jolyn Royal. Jolyn's escorted by mother Ashley. Patrick Ryan. Patrick's escorted by parents Scott and Kelly. Barrett Schultz. Barrett's escorted by parents Andy and Kelly. Teddy Stanley. Teddy's escorted by parents Mike and Sara. Ashton Sylvain. Ashton's escorted by parents Ashner and Kerala. Let's welcome Tyler Taub. Tyler's escorted by parents Jeff and Stephanie. Adam Traynor. Adam's escorted by mother Amber and sister Nisha. Chase Truesdell. Chase is escorted by parents Chris and Lori. So again, this is Chase Truesdell. Let's welcome Bradley Williams. Bradley's escorted by parents LaShante Wells and Bradley Williams Sr. Now let's welcome Curtis Crowder Woods. Curtis is escorted by parents Jessica and Curtis. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your 2026 class senior football players. And now I'm excited to announce our class of 2026 senior athletic trainers. First, we have Jacob Alsep. Jacob's escorted by Rose and Jonathan. Now we have Carla Carrera. Carla's escorted by parents Carlos and Adriana. Let's welcome Brooke Morgan. Brooke's escorted by parents John and Dixie. Let's welcome Lindsay Silverstein. Lindsay's escorted by Virginia and Craig, her parents. Evelyn Stam. Evelyn's escorted by parents Monica and Lewis. Let's welcome Shalicia Time. Shalicia is escorted by father Schmind. And there's your class of 2026 senior athletic trainers. And now it's our senior class of 2026 cheerleaders. First we have Sailor Ackley. Sailor's escorted by parents Matt and Jenna. Let's welcome Elizabeth Allen. Elizabeth's escorted by Christine and Scott, her parents. Cameron Barber. Cameron's escorted by parents Derek and Stephanie. Brielle Coggin. Brielle's escorted by parents Jackie and David. Kylie Douglas. Kylie's escorted by parents Jeff and Kristen. Madison Garcia. Madison's escorted by her parents Kim and Joe. JoJo Haber. JoJo's escorted by parents Tanya and Todd. Katie Hagel. Katie's escorted by parents Kim and Chris. Tiana Hall. She's escorted by parents Tamara and Baccarai. Peyton Hayes. Peyton's escorted tonight by parents Jamie and Bobby. Let's welcome Raylan Johnson. Raylan's escorted by parents Andrea and Mike. Kate Keller. Kate's escorted by parents Dee Dee and Rick. Sydney Kuka. Sydney's escorted by parents Susan and Steve. Let's welcome Olivia Lawless. Olivia is escorted by parents Katie and Chris. Sydney McMahon. Sydney's escorted by parents Heather Kinzel and Ed McMahon. Ellery Trask. Ellery's escorted by parents Christine and Matt. Ava Volchko. Ava's escorted by parents Amy and John. Ava West. Ava's escorted by parents Matt and Mindy. Let's welcome Avery West. Avery's escorted by parents Shelley and John. Taylor Woolley. Taylor's escorted by parents Ryan and Ashley. And there's your class of 2026 senior cheerleaders. And now we're moving on to our senior marionettes. First we have Chanel Bustamante. Chanel's escorted by parents Liddy and Miguel. Parker Diacomo. Parker is escorted by parents Dan and Brooke. Ava Grosso. Ava's escorted by parents Tony and Nikki. Maddie Kehr. Maddie's escorted by parents Chris and Carla. Lainey Marin. Lainey's escorted by Lagia Marin. Ellie Nero. Ellie's escorted by mother Mildred and brother Joseph. Let's welcome Naomi Nunez. Naomi's escorted by Nomi and Ronnie. Elia Ortiz. Ella is escorted by parents Rick and Delia. Let's welcome Gianna Scalise. Gianna's escorted by parents Jillian and Richard. And we have Demaya Smith. Demaya is escorted by parents Lakeisha and Demetrius. There's your class of 2026 senior marionettes. Now let's welcome our senior national anthem singers. We have Abigail Avilis. Abigail's escorted by mother Jennifer. Dashlyn Centeno. Dashlyn is escorted by Laura Norman and Elma Cepeda. Saratoga Mob. Saratoga is escorted by Paul Mob, her uncle. Let's welcome Abigail Mays. Abigail's escorted by her parents, Sara and Ryan. There's your class of 2026, the Senior National Anthem Singers. And now let's welcome our senior ROTC cadets. We have Violet Dowsett. Violet's escorted by parents Jennifer and Matthew. Up next, we have Olivia Infantado. Olivia is escorted by mother Arthi. Let's welcome Bella Kehr. Bella's escorted by mother Brittany and Ava Albertson. Kyra Olson. Kyra's escorted by parents Beth and John. Let's welcome Philip Sherman. Philip is escorted by mother Melissa Soto. Janaya Snowden. Janaya is escorted by Candace Mitchell. Let's welcome Nicole Stokes. Nicole's escorted by Janias Rodriguez and Mary Hawkins. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your class of 2026 senior ROTC cadets. And now let's welcome our class of 2026 senior WRAM TV production team. We have George Castor. George is escorted by parents Lisa and George. Let's welcome Hannah Carbonali, Escorting Hannah is her father, Christopher Curbinali, and boyfriend, Luther Davis. Sara Piscazio. Sara is escorted by parents, Laura and Anthony. And let's welcome Madison Spalding. Madison's escorted by parents, Sharon and James. There's your Friday Night Lights WRAM TV production seniors. And now we have our Lake Mary Marching WRAM seniors. Up first, we have Jacob Atwell, escorted by parents, Paul and Michelle, and brother Lucas. Let's welcome Paola Cardenas Adrande, escorted by sister Sofia Cardenas. Kirsten Cepeda. Kirsten's escorted by parents Vivian and Albert, Aunt Anna and Uncle Eddie. Adriana Cesaro. Adriana is escorted by mother Delamar, sister Melissa, and friends Gianna and Moon. Let's welcome Louis Diaz. Louis is escorted by parents Lou and Angela. Let's welcome Adriana Downs. Adriana is escorted by parents Vanessa and Cameron, and Aunt Ashley and Uncle Chris. Let's welcome Ashlyn Fetchick. Ashlyn's escorted by parents Michelle and Curtis, and grandparents Joseph and Tracy. Garrett Feinberg. Garrett's escorted by parents David and Tammy, and Renee, and brother Caleb and sister Addison. Let's welcome Giselle Gomez. Giselle's escorted by her sister Desiree. Let's give it up for Jefferson Hernandez Cox. Jefferson's escorted by parents Iris and Annabelle, and brother Braylon. Let's welcome Etienne Kinnear, escorted by parents Kent and Happy, and brother in Ollie. Let's welcome Carolyn Lamy. Carolyn's escorted by parents Brian and Holly, and brother Tyler. Dion Lanneman. Dion's escorted by mother Shay and grandmother Claudine. Kayla Mayer. Kayla is escorted by her dad Alex. Let's welcome Aurela Morales, escorted by parents Zofia and David. Let's give it up for John Murray. John's escorted by parents John and Angela. We have our drum major, Jackson Pepper, escorted by Mom Heather, brother Matthew, and Kathy and Larry Summers. Let's welcome Camila Portillo Gonzalez, escorted by parents Sylvia and Elio, and grandparents Elio and Magdanella. Let's welcome Sage Ramos. Sage is escorted by mom Ketty, brothers Alexander, and Gabriel Lopez, and sister-in-law Laura. Nathan Roberts. Nathan is escorted by parents Jeff and Sandy, sister Laura, and brother Samuel. Let's welcome Jody Sanchez Mendez, escorted by parents Onis Sanchez, and Nadine Mendez. Up next, we got Elizabeth Sierra, escorted by mom Clarice and brother Sebastian. Let's welcome Isabella Seepole. Isabella is escorted by parents Daniel and sisters Catherine and Carolina. Let's welcome Natalie Sullivan, escorted by mother Danielle and father Mike and sister Annalise. Emily Sooks. Emily is escorted by parents Stephen and Melly and sister Annabella. And let's welcome Jada Thompson, escorted by parents Jermail and Sadina and brother Terrence. Ladies and gentlemen, that's your 2026 graduating Lake Mary Marching Rams. And there you have it. There is the graduating class of 2026. Let's give one more round of applause for all the senior football players, football managers, student trainers, cheerleaders, marching Rams, marionettes, Lake Mary Chamber Choir, and the Friday Night Lights RAM TV video and production broadcasting team. Thanks for all the wonderful memories you're all leaving. And our season's not over. We got a big game tonight against Evans. Congratulations again to all our seniors of the Lake Mary football program.
Ladies and gentlemen at home, thanks for tuning in for the Lake Mary Senior Night. It was a great evening. Lots of seniors there to celebrate for all the hard work and efforts that they've been putting in for some of them for all 4 years here at Lake Mary High School. What do you think of it, Steve?
Oh, it's always a nice ceremony. It's the kids have big grins on their faces. They enjoy being recognized, so it's a nice little way to kind of thank them for some of them 4 years of taking part in Friday nights in the fall.
Yeah, no kidding. So, but speaking of seniors, we had an opportunity this week to talk a little bit and maybe have a little bit of silliness with one of our senior defenders and one of our senior offensive players.
Just a little.
So let's run that little reel. We'll be back in a couple minutes, ladies and gentlemen. But here's our little interview we had with Barrett Schultz and Patrick Ryan. Welcome to Lake Mary Game Day. I'm with two of your fantastic RAM football players. Number 4, Barrett Schultz. Number 16, Patrick Ryan. Welcome to Game Day, fellas. Listen, let's get some of this silliness out of the way. Not what you guys do on the field, but what we do here on Game Day. Barrett, listen, against that Seminole team, you had one of the most spectacular catches I've ever seen out there at Doug Peters Field. That one-headed grab down the sideline. You remember that towards the end of the game? Yeah. Okay, listen, I want to be able to do things like that, so help me out here. So Steve, come on over. Bam, grab the ball, Steve. Barrett, help me out. What do I have to do so I can be just like number 4, Barrett Schultz?
Reach your left arm out.
Reach my left arm out?
Reach the other one.
Oh, okay. Go down and boom, and boom. And then you get up and you do something like this. I think it's like, yeah. Great job. Oh, we're not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. We got number 16, Patrick Ryan. What a great defender for the Rams. Coach Steve on what it's like to tackle this Rams.
Running at him, break down, drop your hips,
Drop the hips.
wrap up.
Great job, fellas. I think we're ready for the big time, huh?
Okay, all right.
You watching, Perry?
All right.
So anyways,
Okay, but to more serious matters. You're each great on your respective sides of the ball. Does that lead to intensity during practice? Like, do you guys ever face up against each other in practice? And what's that like?
Yes, sir. I think facing against each other in practice makes us better. It's definitely competitive every day, but that's what makes us better. For sure. Yeah.
Who gets the better of it in practice?
But listen, you guys are standout players. You're looked upon by our fans and younger teammates and such. Does that come with pressure? What's it like knowing that you're in that leadership role?
Pretty good knowing people look up to me and the rest of the people on the team. So it's just how it goes. I think it motivates me a lot when I see the younger kids looking up to me, knowing I'm leading by example. So I think that gives me a confidence boost as well.
Great, great.
Now, looking at the way the team is and where we've come and where we're going, what do you think is the ultimate measure of success of this season for this team?
State champs.
State champs?
State championship
That's
is
the
the
goal.
ultimate goal.
All right.
Well, I mean, the state champs, we were just one game shy of winning that last year. And we've learned from that, and we've grown by experience, and we're really looking and hoping for the best for you all and everything. When all said and done, let's say it's not a state championship, what do you want to be remembered by?
Winning.
Winning? Just a good positive winning throughout the season and such in the games?
I think winning and the work ethic that we leave on, once we leave, the younger kids, everyone coming up to varsity next year, the example we set for them.
Well, that's great. Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is number 16, Patrick Ryan, your Lake Mary star defender, and we got number 4, Barrett Schultz, your Lake Mary star receiver. Thank you for joining us on Lake Mary Game Day. Good luck tonight as we take on Evans. And as always, go Rams!
Well, that was fun.
You know, it was kind of nice. Yeah, a little bit of silliness to kind of like learn some of those tips that we see them do every day out on the field.
Right.
And
yeah.
maybe
Oh,
we
yeah.
could dress up with some
we
numbers
could.
next year.
You know, if they need somebody next year, you know.
Yeah. So anyways, it was great talking to Barrett and Patrick, and I think that they're excited about the rest of the season.
Well, why wouldn't they be?
No,
You
no.
know, I mean, winning that Seminole game, that sets the tone.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
district champions. Don't forget
things
that.
that also set the tone for Lake Mary High School is things that don't happen just on the field in student athletics, but is the entire student faculty, the teacher faculty
Right.
and such. And we're actually quite honored today because
Uh-huh.
just recently was named Lake Mary High School's brand new Teacher of the Year, and he's up here in the press box with us, ladies and gentlemen. So without further ado, Mr. Trevor Southworth. Come on in, Trevor.
Hi.
Trevor, hey, thanks for joining us here on Lake Mary Game Day.
Absolutely my pleasure.
Yeah, kind of a different theater than what you're kind of used to.
A little bit.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself and your role as a teacher and a family member here on campus.
Yeah, well, I've been at Lake Mary for 8 years now. I'm the theater director here. I've directed over 30 productions, I think, now here at Lake Mary. I moved here from New York City. My wife, who is the incredible administrator here at Lake Mary, Miss Becca Southworth, we lived for about 10 years in New York City, just trying to, be professional actors and whatnot. And then when we decided we wanted a family, we moved down here to Florida because that's where Becca's from. And we both magically ended up here at Lake Mary.
Well, you being awarded, or I say nominated by your peers and voted by the faculty as Lake Mary High School's brand new Teacher of the Year is a long time coming. You've done some fantastic things over your time here at Lake Mary High School, and everyone recognizes the quality that you bring to the drama program here and the students that you touch in terms of the classroom every single day.
That's thanks.
What's it feel like that knowing that you have such an impact as your role here?
It's interesting that you don't really feel it. Do you know what I mean? Like when you're just doing your job every day. You're just like teaching. You know what I mean? You're not worried about, am I affecting these kids' lives forever and ever and ever? And then it's always so nice when you see them graduate and you see them go on into, not just in theater, but you see them. I have students from who have taken my classes and gone on to all different sorts of careers and whatnot, and they all in some way have come back and said, not all, but I've had lots just come back and say, your class was my favorite. I learned so much. Who knew that what I learned in improv was going to help me be an attorney, was going to help me be,
Do you know how often us as physics teachers hear
Mr. Davis, Mr. DeSanto, we really like your class, but this Trevor Southworth guy, we hear constantly what you do in terms of your role. Steve, would you mind grabbing that?
I get that.
But listen, I wanted to give you an opportunity to make a big plug because lots of news coming up here in the drama program. You want to talk a little bit about what's kind of right around the corner here?
Next week, we open, it's a week from yesterday that we open our first big main stage play of the season. We're doing Clue, based on the classic movie with Tim Curry and Madeline Kahn and Christopher Lloyd. This was actually, I took a step back and did more of the technical side this time, and this show is directed by Becca. And she was itching to get back. She hasn't had a chance to do that in a couple years. But we open next week, and we play Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 7 o'clock.
How can some of our viewers get an opportunity to maybe purchase tickets?
There are, you can go to teachtix.com/LMHS. And you can purchase tickets there. If you are on campus, there are posters all over the place. You can scan the QR code. That'll take you right to the tickets.
Yeah, including our classrooms. Because like I said, we have students that are very excited about this production.
Good. I'm glad.
Posters are awesome. I love them.
That's our big word of mouth is our biggest ticket seller.
So this is kind of a question like looking into the future. You have some daughters.
I do.
That will be here at Lake Mary at some point.
One of them soon, yeah.
So Steve and I have both had the opportunity to teach our kids and see them through this process. And we were teaching before we had them here at Lake Mary.
Yeah.
So what are you looking forward to in terms of that experience?
Well, my oldest is in 6th grade now, so she'll be here sooner rather than later. But it's interesting because she is very involved in theater. She wants to do the whole thing. And yet she will accept no help from Becca and I when she is planning on things. And we have to be like, Lila, you understand that this is what we do. She's like, you're my dad. So it's going to be very interesting when she has me in class that she has to listen to me and to my direction.
It'll be the first time in a while.
But I can't wait to have her in class and to have, because I see how close I get with my other students who I have through 4 years and whatnot, and I can't wait to share all of those experiences with my kids.
So it has really been a pleasure for us. So if you ever need any advice on the ups and downs,
We've been there.
Overall, it's a net positive. I promise you. I promise.
I will be seeking you out, absolutely.
So anyways, but listen, as fellow teachers of the year ourselves. Let's just take a moment and let's hug it up real quick. Congratulations. Welcome to the Lake Mary Teacher of the Year.
Thanks, guys.
Well deserved.
Thank you. I really, really appreciate it.
But we do have a little bit of time to kind of get into some business tonight.
Okay.
That's the Trojans of Evans High School are here to play our Rams of Lake Mary.
Yes.
Any thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, we're going to have our hands full, right? Evans is 6-1. They're hungry. They're fast. They're better than they've been in a couple years. So they're 6-1. We're 5-2. They have a little better record, but we did have their number last year significantly. So I think we're gonna pull it out again tonight. My pick is the Lake Mary Rams are gonna take this one again.
There you hear it, ladies and gentlemen. From Lake Mary's brand new Teacher of the Year, Mr. Trevor Southworth, the director of our entire escapade of drama programs here at Lake Mary. He is going with the Trojans of Evans. But we have one.
What?
I am not.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
I was trying to make this dramatic. Of course, the Rams of Lake Mary against the Trojans of Evans. Thank goodness I have you here to work with. Okay, I'm going to just stop right now.
All right.
But we have some other picks to do. If you want to switch real quick.
All right.
Absolutely.
Let me get in here. All right. So my pick. Yeah, you're right. Evans has a better record. Evans beat Jones, and Jones was supposed to be the class of Central Florida this year, and Evans beat them. So on paper, it looks like they've got really the upper hand here. But looking a little closer, Lake Mary ran the gauntlet. We have played such a strong schedule this year. We are battle tested. Evans, great team, but once they got past Jones, they have played a soft schedule. They have played a bunch of kind of pushovers. They've won their games by 40 points for the past 4 weeks. So I think Lake Mary is battle tested. I think they are ready to put the pedal to the metal. I am picking the Rams.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Steve and Trevor have picked the Rams of Lake Mary over the Trojans of Evans tonight. Listen, Trevor, again, congratulations. Thanks for coming up here to the press box and giving us your take on tonight's game.
My pleasure.
Yep, so have a great evening, and as always,
Go Rams!
Thank you
so much.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please rise for our opening ceremony. Tonight's colors are presented by the Lake Mary High School's NJROTC. Commanding the color guard and bearing the United States colors is Cadet Petty Officer 2nd Class Zachary Barth. Bearing the Florida State colors is Cadet Ensign Maurice Bartley. The color guards are Cadet Petty Officer First Class Ezeal Ruiz on the left and Cadet Petty Officer First Class Joseph Barth on the right. Our national anthem tonight is being sung by the Lake Mary Chamber Choir. Abby Ivalis, Dash Centeno, Riley Chelberg, Alice Lawrence, Sarah Mobb, Abby Mays, Ella Miller, and Adeline Van Cam. And interpreting the national anthem are Lake Mary High School American Sign Language students Naomi Nunez and Sophia Wyvret. And as a friendly reminder, gentlemen, please remove your caps. Ladies and gentlemen, the captains from both teams are approaching the center of the field this evening. From Evans, we have number 1, Carl Jean Bart. Number 8, Amari Peterson. Number 9, Jaya Walls. And number 31, Nick Jones. From your Lake Mary Rams, number 13, Noah Grubbs. Number 16, Patrick Ryan. Number 44, Ashton Sylvain. And number 70, Cyrus Rodriguez Maldonado. It looks like Lake Mary won the toss. They've elected to defer. The Trojans of Evans will be receiving the ball and defending the scoreboard end zone for this first half. Let's welcome to the sidelines the Trojans of Evans.
After last week's game, I don't know if we could get much more excitement here at Reynolds Stadium, but there's a good vibe tonight. Maybe it's because of a lot of the senior night festivities and everyone realizing this is the last regular home
families
season
in from out of town. We got lots of people here, at least on the Lake Mary side.
Because they are district champions.
That is right. That is right.
So that's super exciting. So there's a positive vibe all throughout this football program this evening. And here we go, number 40, Lucas Parker, kicking off for your Rams.
Returning the ball for Evans, number 2, Omri Hickson. Running the ball for Evans, number 4, Ladarius Pryor. First down, Evans. Running the ball, number 4, Ladarius Pryor. The Trojans pass to number 2, Omri Hickson. That's going to bring up a second down and 2 after that gain of 8 yards by Evans. Taking the ball for Evans, number 11, Deron Rogers. It's a gain of 1 yard on the play. Third down. Again, taking the ball for Evans, number 11, Deron Rogers. He's going to run out of bounds after a loss of half a yard. This brings up 4th down and 1 for the Trojans. Carrying the ball for Evans and gaining the first down, number 4, Ladarius Pryor. Tackled by Lake Mary's number 16, Patrick Ryan. We have an injured player.
Yeah, so the Darius Pryor is the go-to running back of Evans.
Yeah, he actually, I think last week became Evans' all-time leading rusher in school history.
So expect a lot of action from him tonight. I know some of the players today in my classes were saying he's the one that they really want to focus on.
Right.
Hopefully they don't focus too much, and all of a sudden there's a threat of a pass here and there for a big play. But let's see how the Rams work with him the first half and maybe make some halftime adjustments if necessary.
Reception by number 2, Omri Hickson. First down, Trojans. Running the ball for the Trojans, number 4, Ladarius Pryor. That's a gain of 4 yards. Second down and 6 for Evans. The Trojans pass to number 1, Carl Jean Bart. That's good enough for a first and goal for the Trojans. Touchdown, Evans. Running the ball, number 5, Charles Jacobs. The extra point is good. Kicking that was number 29, Amadiko Johnry.
That was a pretty impressive drive by Evans so far the game. They just kind of marched down. Rams didn't even really slow them. A good mix of some passes and some runs. A little end around there by number 5, Roberts. Got in pretty clean until the end. Lake Mary's going to have to learn something from that drive.
Kicking off for Evans, number 29, Amadiko Johnry. So, ladies and gentlemen, on that last scoring drive, the score was by number 5, Charles Jacobs. With 9:41 remaining in the first quarter, our score is 7-0 in favor of the Trojans. Returning the ball for the Rams, number 15, Javon Robinson. Taking the ball for the Rams, number 17, Gavin Isaacs. It's again 4 yards on the play. 2nd down and 6 for your Rams.
Yeah, we have Gavin and Grady Isaacs here tonight. His grandmother is down, their grandmother's down from Minnesota to watch the game. It's on senior night. I'm gonna go back and talk about this pick here.
Interception by Trojans, number 20, Dimitri Pryor.
Yeah, he just undercut the receiver. He jumped on it. He was playing off of him, and then he came up as a bit of a surprise. I think
Grubbs clearly didn't see him because he didn't really put any effort on that throw, so he definitely didn't see him. An inauspicious start for Lake Mary. On defense, they couldn't slow down Evans. And on offense, 2 plays and a turnover. So good start for Evans. Not so great for the Rams. Evans just backed up 5 yards here.
Run the ball, number 2, Omri Hickson. So bring up 2nd down and 11 for the Trojans. Pitch to number 2 for the Trojans, Omri Hickson. Tackle by Lake Mary's number 50, Richie Kraus. Carrying the ball for Evans, number 2, Omri Hickson. Gains about 9 yards. This brings up 4th down and 2 for the Trojans. Number 4 for the Trojans, Ladarius Pryor with the touchdown. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a 22-yard touchdown run by Evans, number 4, Ladarius Pryor, and a number 29, Amadiko Johnry, extra point that was successful. With 7:22 remaining in the first quarter, our score is 14-0 in favor of the Trojans.
just an absolute nightmare to start here for the Rams. They had him. They hit him in the backfield. Couldn't wrap him up. Then hit him again, a couple of yards downfield. Couldn't wrap him up. He just ran through the kind of weak tackling and made it down a catch. Just I don't know that things could have gone better for Evans here. Score, turnover, score.
Running the ball back for the Rams, number 15, Javon Robinson. Number 17 taking the ball for the Rams, Gavin Isaacs. So we have 2nd down and 7 for your Rams. Oh yeah, 2nd down and 3, I apologize. Carrying the ball for the Rams, number 17, Gavin Isaacs. It's a gain of about a yard on the play. 3rd down and 2 for your Rams. Again, carrying the ball for the Rams, number 17, Gavin Isaacs. First down, Lake Mary.
That's a water break, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Gavin Isaacs, they said, hey, he's still moving forward, making progress, so let's keep it going, the refs were.
That's a water break, ladies and gentlemen. Lake Mary High School would like to thank 4th Street Bar and Grill for donating team meals this week. A special shout out also to all the football families who donate goods in their time each week. Your support is second to none.
I always like the two-tone grass. So I'm kind of glad they did that. This summer it was done July 24th.
That's offsides against the Trojans. It's a 5-yard penalty. 1st down and 5 for your Rams.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. So Sara here went to, what was the name of the school?
First down, Lake Mary. O'Shea Faison with the 1st down for the Rams. Carrying the ball for the Rams, number 17, Gavin Isaacs. That's a 4-yard gain, 2nd down and 6 for your Rams.
Great time here for 15 years after engineering. Got her full career.
Again, taking the ball for the Rams, number 17, Gavin Isaacs. Pass intended for Lake Mary's number 6, Terrence Dixon. This is a 4th down for the Rams. Pass intended for Lake Mary's number 4, Barrett Schultz. There'll be a turnover on downs. So the Trojans will take possession at the 31-yard line. Carrying the ball for the Trojans, Ladarius Pryor. The ball came out towards the end of the play, but looks like the ground had caused the fumble. Again, carrying the ball for the Trojans, number 4, Ladarius Pryor. Tackle by Lake Mary's number 1, Ronald Parkinson Jr. On the play for the Trojans, Zyreek Roberts, number 2, Omri Hickson. There's a flag on the play though. Looks like it's going to be offsetting penalties. It looks like the pass was intended to the end zone for number 7, Kawanis Leonard. This brings up 4th down for the Trojans. Like a timeout, Evans. Lake Mary would like to thank our wonderful Diamond corporate sponsors. Our Diamond WRAM corporate sponsors include the Morris Family Farms, Julie Berry with Supreme Lending, Huey Magoo's, the Adjutant Group, Fast Signs, Dave Brewer Incorporated, Goldie's Salon, Pinnacle Roofing, Garum Tile, Chubb Law, 4th Street Bar and Grill, McKee Construction, Justice Air Conditioning, Florida Finest Team at Charles Rutenberg Realty, RB Marks Construction, the 90 Construction Company, First Horizon Bank, Kroll Construction, Snedeker Law, Parks Lincoln, and Orlando Health. Again, thank you to all our wonderful booster Diamond WRAM corporate sponsors. The Trojan pass is incomplete. Lake Mary's turn to take over on downs. They take over at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, trading back and forth, taking over on downs is fine if you're up by 14.
Right. Yeah, so this is a place where Lake Mary needs to, kind of make a little statement like, hey, we stopped you, but now we're going to get something back.
They can't go in rattled here. They have to continue to execute, go into the game plan, and see what happens here. If you throw an interception, sometimes that's just a little bit of luck involved, not necessarily a bad play, just a well-executed defense.
That's a gain of 2 yards. Running the ball for the Rams was number 17, Gavin Isaacs. 2nd down and 8. First down, Lake Mary. Quarterback number 13, Noah Grubbs, complete to number 4, Barrett Schultz. Pass intended for number 4, Barrett Schultz. First down, Lake Mary. Quarterback number 13, Noah Grubbs. Pass up the middle to number 7, O'Shea Faison.
I'll come back and watch the replay again if we have time, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like the Rams are doing a little hurry up.
Flag on the play. Offsides on the Trojans. It's a 5-yard penalty. First down and 5 for your Rams. Pass intended for Lake Mary's number 6, Terrence Dixon. Second down and 5 for your Rams. Pass intended for Lake Mary's number 6, Terrence Dixon. Reception by Lake Mary's number 4, Barrett Schultz. Pass intended for Lake Mary's number 6, Terrence Dixon. This will be second down and 10 from the 12-yard line for your Rams.
Let's go, Lake Mary!
Running the ball for the Rams, number 17, Gavin Isaacs. Tackled by Trojans, number 44, Jalen Jacob. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to conclude the first quarter of this evening's contest. Our score is 14-0 in favor of the Trojans. Again, promoting excellence both on the field and in the classroom, it's football physics. We have 3 football physics teachers up here in the booth tonight. Welcome back to Greg Skates. What exactly is a football? Some call it a pigskin. It's made of leather and it has pebbled surface texture. Oh well, what's that mean? It helps runners and receivers grip the ball and also lets the quarterback put a spin on it when thrown. The laces also help the quarterback get a grip to make a proper throw. A football is inflated to a pressure of about 12 psi. That means that the air inside the ball is pushing outward on the surface with about 12 pounds of force per every square inch of surface to hold that shape. A football might be inflated slightly above or below that to make it easier to grip. The football shape is known as an oblate spheroid. It has 2 pointed ends that allow the ball to slice through the air. When it's thrown with a spin, an effect called gyroscopic stability keeps the pointed end forward, reducing air drag and letting it zip down the field with a beautiful spiral. So tonight, when you look out on the field and see a football being carried, caught, or thrown for a long touchdown, just remember it's showing off. It's football physics. Reception by Lake Mary's number 4, Barrett Schultz. Stopped just short of the goal line. That's going to give the Rams a 1st and goal. There's a flag on the play on their initial attempt. That's a penalty on Evans. So that'll be half the distance to the goal. They're at about the half-yard line. Touchdown, Lake Mary. Number 7, O'Shea Faison. Flag on the play. That'll be half the distance. Penalty on Evan. Flag on the play. The penalty's on the Rams. So that's a 5-yard penalty. Rams will have another attempt at this extra point. Yeah, the extra point is good. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a 1-yard touchdown run by number 7, O'Shea Faison, for your Lake Mary touchdown, and a number 40, Lucas Parker extra point. With 11:20 remaining in the first half, our score is 14-7 in favor of the Trojans. Kicking off for your Rams is number 40, Lucas Parker. Running the ball back to midfield number 2. That's Amari Hickson. There is a flag on the play. Looks like it was a block on the back. It's coming back. Looks like the Trojans will take the ball at about the 15-yard line after the penalty. Pass intended for number 7, Kawanis Leonard. 2nd down and 10 for the Trojans. Carrying the ball, number 4, Ladarius Pryor. Tackled by Lake Mary's number 2, Demarion Simmons. Pass was intended for number 2, Amari Hickson. Broken up by a little pack of Rams there. Punting the ball for the Trojans is number 29, Amadiko Johnry. Pass complete to number 7 for your Rams, O'Shea Faison. Running the ball for Lake Mary, number 17, Gavin Isaacs. It's a loss of 2 yards on the play. First down, Lake Mary. Reception by Lake Mary's number 4, Barrett Schultz. Carrying the ball, number 17, Gavin Isaacs for the Rams. Hit by number 6 from the Trojans, Jaden Gibson. Pass was intended, Lake Mary's number 4, Barrett Schultz. It's like a Evans timeout. Lake Mary has some terrific WRAM Platinum corporate sponsors helping our student athletes here at Lake Mary. That includes Triad Concrete, Venture Title, Legendary Athletics, Scott's Heating and Air Conditioning, Seminole State, Napa Auto Parts, Casse Leon, HD Realty. We'd also like to thank our Gold WRAM corporate sponsor, Beam Orthodontics. Pass complete to number 33, Malachi Halliburton. That's going to give Lake Mary a first down. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget you can always stop by the Booster Hut, learn how you can get in the action. Don't just sit on the bench. Score a touchdown for the Rams and become a Booster member. Stop by the Booster Hut table near the student section. Looks like that was a number 13-13 situation. Quarterback for the Rams, Noah Grubbs, sacked by number 13, Christopher Sannon of the Trojans. This brings up second down and about 18 for the Rams. Pass complete to number 17, Gavin Isaacs for a short gain. Third down and long for your Rams. Pass intended for number 6, Terrence Dixon. The Trojans pass is complete to number 2, Amari Hickson. That's a gain of about 9 yards, 2nd down and 1 for the Trojans. On the tackle for your Rams, number 50, Richie Krause. It's a loss of a yard. 3rd down, Trojans. Tackle on the backfield by Lake Mary's number 9, Jamarian Coleman. That was a tackle on number 4, Ladarius Pryor. This brings up 4th down and 10 for the Trojans. Looks like that's a offensive penalty on Evans, loss of 5 yards. After the punt, the Rams will take possession at about the 26-yard line with 4:11 remaining in the first half. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, we have both bands performing at halftime tonight. So stick to your seats and enjoy performances from the Marching Trojans and your Lake Mary Marching Rams. Pass intended for Lake Mary's number 4, Barrett Schultz. Flag on the play.
Yeah, I think the whole stadium here, Steve, jumped up and was like, "Hey, we could see that tug on the jersey from from Evans."
Yeah, that was as clear cut interference call as you're ever going to see, because he was beat and he didn't want to get beat.
Running the ball down to about the 4-yard line, earning the Rams a 1st and goal. Number 17, Gavin Isaacs. Again, running the ball for the Rams, number 17, Gavin Isaacs. A gain of about a yard. 2nd and goal from the 3 for your Rams. Quarterback number 13, Noah Grubbs, completes to number 6, Terrence Dixon. On the field to attempt extra point for Rams, number 40, Lucas Parker. Looks like a flag up before the snap.
It's so much easier.
Oh yeah, the number 40, Lucas Parker, extra point is good. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a 3-yard touchdown throw by quarterback number 13, Noah Grubbs, to number 6, Terrence Dixon. With 3:05 remaining in the half, our score is tied up at 14. Returning the ball for the Trojans, number 5, Charles Jacobs. For Lake Mary, number 51 with the tackle, James Littles. Carrying the ball for Evans, number 4, Ladarius Pryor. That's a first down for the Trojans. Again, running the ball for the Trojans, number 4, Ladarius Pryor. That's a gain of 4 yards, 2nd down and 6 for the Trojans. Pass intended for number 2, Omri Hickson. There's a flag on the play.
Sorry, I messed up the replay, everybody at home. Thank you for your patience, though. Looks like it's going to be pass interference on the Rams.
So that's a pass interference on your Lake Mary Rams.
No, it really wasn't.
That'll give the Trojans a first down at the 45-yard line. First down Trojans, number 4, Ladarius Pryor. Tackle in the backfield for Lake Mary's number 52, Eli Chivington. It's a loss of 2 yards, second down and 12 for the Trojans. Quarterback number 10, Azariel Woods. Pass complete for the touchdown to Otis, for the first down to Otis Hardy. First and goal, Trojans. Touchdown. Handoff to number 2, Amari Hickson. The extra point is good. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a 9-yard touchdown run by number 2, Amari Hickson for the Trojans. And after the number 29, Amadiko Johnry extra point, our score with 54 seconds remaining in the half is 21-14 in favor of the Trojans. Kicking off for the Trojans, number 21, Amadiko Johnry. Returning the ball for the Rams, number 15, Javon Robinson. Looks like the Rams will take possession at about the 7-yard line with the 49 seconds to go in the half. Lake Mary would like to thank the officials from the Central Florida Officials Association. We have our Electronic clock operator Alice Wages, back judge Zachary Highweiler, line judge Jacob Walton, linesman John Mosier, umpire Randy Doobie, referee Larry Wages. Thank you to the officials from the Central Florida Officials Association. Taking the handoff for Lake Mary, number 17, Gavin Isaacs. Looks like there's a fumble. There is a flag on the play. Looks like it was picked up, though. So yes, there is a flag on the play. It was not picked up, and the referees are discussing that at the moment. So it looks like the flag is going to be against Evans, but after the turnover. So Evans will have the ball at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, that penalty may have helped out the Rams here because they would have had to move all the way down the field, the Rams, but with that 15-yard penalty, it backed up Evans by 15 yards, but they're going for it. A little overthrown with 35 seconds to go in this half, so the Ram defense is going to have to hold tight here and see if they can prevent Evans from going up 2 touchdowns again.
Touchdown, Evans. Number 4, Ladarius Pryor.
So that's definitely something that we were not looking from the Rams defense. Ladarius is their go-to running back, and quite the runner is down the sideline, and he's given Evans this touchdown lead very late in the first half.
The extra point is no good. That was a 34-yard touchdown run by number 4 for the Trojans, Ladarius Pryor. With 25 seconds remaining in the first half, our score is 27-14 in favor of the Trojans.
Yeah, Pryor just took the ball to the left. He got around all our defenders and down the sideline. So there was potentials for 3 or 4 of our players to kind of step into place there and make that tackle. So
Just fast and good. Kind of tough.
Kicking off for the Trojans, number 29, Emadico Johnry. Again, kicking off for the Trojans, number 29, Emadico Johnry. Running the ball back for the Rams, number 22, TJ Brundage. Flag at the end of the play. Looks like the flag's against the Rams. So after the penalty's been assessed, they have first down at the 27-yard line with 16 seconds to go in the half.
They're just going to take a knee and go into halftime.
Looks like the Rams took a knee. Looks like the clock's going to run out to conclude the first half of this evening's contest between the Trojans of Evans High School and your Rams of Lake Mary. Our score is 27-14 in favor of the Trojans. Stick to your seats because we have special halftime presentations by both the Trojan Marching Band and your Lake Mary Marching Rams.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And you are tuned in to Green Machine Radio, and it is showtime. Making their way on the field right now is a family driven by musicianship, discipline, pride, and respect. A prestigious family with students participating in the University of South Florida Festival of Winds Honor Band, University of Central Florida Knights Rising Honor Band, FBA 9-Star Honor Band, the band program participating in the MBDNA Concert Band Invitational, Atlanta, Georgia. FBA District 8 MPA Marching and Concert awarded Superior. FBA District 8 State and Solo Ensemble awarded Superior and Excellence. Scholarships for graduating seniors, $461,500. From the heart of Central Florida, the city beautiful, the pride of Pine Hills, it's the baddest band in the land. The fantastic, the fabulous, the outstanding. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Evans High School Green Machine. From the hot TV show series, Loki, we will perform for you the green theme. Witness the power and the sound. Pay attention to the 50-yard line. Introducing the baddest drum majors in the land. Isaiah, Michelle, Dim Jim, Jaquette, and your head drum major, Jaden Walker. Tonight's halftime drill, $1 Million Bill by Whitney Houston, performed for you in E-High Resolution Audio. Right now, the Green Machine is in the formation of $1 million sign for the $1 Million Band, the Green Machine. And now for our dance feature, the Green Machine will perform for you America Has a Problem by Beyonce Knowles, starring our dazzling Emeralds. Give it up for the dazzling Emeralds. And now it's time to eat. The Green Machine dance routine, Dreams and Nightmares by Meek Mill. Encore, front, back, right, left. Take me through there. And like we always do, the Green Machine gonna ride out. Actually, we're just getting started. A little bit of that Central Florida swag. front, back, right, and left. The Trojans are in the building. That's right. This is the E Highway. The right outs. Give it up for the Green Machine. The legends are true. We are the best to ever do it. As we head out on our fantastic voyage, on behalf of Maynard Evans High School, Principal Kenyon Nelson Warren, and behalf of the Green Machine, Director of Bands, Dr. Mario L. Ford, it's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let's welcome your Lake Mary Marching Rams. This evening, the Marching Rams present their halftime show, Corazon Partido, Heartbroken, inspired by the intensity and beauty of Latin and Spanish music. This program brings heartfelt melodies and powerful rhythms to the field. Tonight's performance includes Pasión Danza, Passionate Dance, Corazón Españoles, Spanish Hearts, and Calas Noche, Night Streets. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Jackson Pepper and Ava Benaflor, band captain Natalie Sullivan, and field commander Etienne Kehr. Their percussion instructors are Zane Adams and Caleb Shemaus. The band is under the direction of Mr. Josh Langston. Drum majors, is your band ready? Ladies and gentlemen, it's your Lake Mary Marching Rams. Ladies and gentlemen, again, that's your Lake Mary Marching Rams!
Right. This was an up and down. Rams got as slow a start as you can get. They couldn't stop them defensively, couldn't move the ball offensively, got down 2 scores. Then everything turned around. Evans punted twice in a row, gave the ball up on down, so our defense stiffened up, and we scored twice, so everything switched around, and then everything fell apart at the end of the half. We gave up a touchdown, and then immediately fumbled and gave up another touchdown. So, but yeah, Pryor is everything advertised. He's at nearly 150 yards in the first half running. He's just kind of a one-man wrecking crew. The Rams are able to move the ball when they're not, turning it over. But somehow we're going to have to slow down Darius Pryor.
Yeah, we can't give up some of those big plays, and our defense has to lock it down to where they're making, scratches and question marks, like how are we going to go about getting past this defense? We give our offense a chance to do their thing, not that they've been anywhere near perfect tonight.
Sure. Now, it needs to be said, this is not a district game. We've won our district. We're going to the playoffs, right? So, right, this is another high-quality opponent. So of course we want to win.
Welcome back to the sideline, your Lake Mary Rams.
And of course we want to be able to play against the teams of this caliber because this is what the playoffs are about. But it's entirely possible that the coaching staff is not that worried. I don't know. We'll see. They seem to have decided, they must have seen something in the scouting that they've decided that, Gavin Isaacs is the focus of our offense today because they keep feeding the ball to him. So whatever they saw in their scouting, that's what they're going for.
Yeah. But anyways, I won't call it any players, but there's a couple of RAM players that kept feeding the ball to, but lots of drops and things like that.
Yeah.
So
it certainly wasn't a clean half, but we'll see. We get the ball to start the second, so let's go.
Okay. Anyways, here we go. 27-14 in favor of the Trojans of Evans over your Rams of Lake Mary. Second half about to begin.
Running the ball back for the Rams, number 22, TJ Brundage. There's a fumble at the end of the play. Looks like the fumble's recovered by the Trojans of Evans. They'll take possession at about the 39-yard line.
Sometimes, Steve, I wonder if our analysis would just be kind of quiet. Because, hey, we can't give up these big plays, we can't make these mistakes, and next play happens.
I wouldn't want to be in the same room with Coach Perry after this game.
The pass was intended for number 1, Carl Jean Barn. Defended by some of our Lake Mary players. Second down and 10. Running the ball for the Trojans, number 4, Ladarius Pryor. That's a gain of 3 yards. 3rd down and 7 for the Trojans. Lots going on there. It looks like there was a broken play on the Trojans, a flag on the play, and a possible fumble at the end, but it looks like that may have been caused by the ground. Looks like that's going to be holding against the Trojans. A 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. They'll bring up 3rd down and about 15 for the Trojans from the 44-yard line. Reception by number 2, Amari Hickson. 4th down and 2 for the Trojans. Flag on the play. Offsides on the defense, 5-yard penalty. This will give the Trojans a 1st down at the 26-yard line. Carrying the ball for the Trojans, number 4, Ladarius Pryor. The 4-yard gain, 2nd down and 6 for the Trojans. Carrying the ball for the Trojans, number 4, Ladarius Pryor. Looks like there is a flag on the play. Looks like holding against against Evans. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. This will bring up 2nd down and 11 for Evans. Reception by number 4, Ladarius Pryor. Gains about 10 yards on the play. This will bring up 3rd down and 1. That's a first down for Evans after the number 4, Ladarius Pryor run. Tackle in the backfield by Lake Mary's number 50, Richie Kraus. Running the ball for the Trojans was number 2, Omri Hickson. This is second down and 14 for the Trojans. Defensive play by Lake Mary's number 12, Sam Nelson. That's a loss of 2 yards on the play. Third down and 16 for the Trojans. That's a timeout, Evans. Reception to number 1s for Evans, Carl Jean Bart. Touchdown. The conversion is unsuccessful. That was a quarterback number 10 for Trojans, Ariel Woods. Pass to number 1, Carl Jean Bart for the Trojan touchdown. And after the unsuccessful conversion with 7 minutes remaining in our third quarter, our score is 33-14 in favor of the Trojans. Returning the ball for the Rams, number 22, TJ Brundage.
Yeah, Steve, on that touchdown, we had a defender, I can't quite get his number, that went up for the leap, but the ball still fell between the two defenders.
Yeah, it was
and
great
into
touch
the
on the
hands.
pass. Great touch on the pass. There were two defenders back there, but he dropped it right in. That was really, really nice pass.
Reception by Lake Mary's number 4, Barrett Schultz. It's a 5-yard gain. 2nd down and 5 for your Rams. Reception by Lake Mary's number 6, Terrence Dixon. 1st down, Lake Mary. Tackle by number 1, Carl J. Bart. That was a screen pass to number 7, O'Shea Faison. Keeping the ball for Lake Mary, quarterback number 13, Noah Grubbs. So bring up 3rd down and 5 for your Rams. The pass is intended for Lake Mary's number 4, Barrett Schultz. Looks like intercepted by the Trojans. They'll take possession at the 40-yard line. Sack back in the back for number 50, Richie Kraus. Lost about 9 yards on the play. Second down, 19. With the ball for the Trojans, number 4, Ladarius Pryor, returns to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and 10 for the Trojans. The tackle for Lake Mary was by number 57, Grady Isaacs. Reception by Lake Mary's number 4, Barrett Schultz. It's a gain of a yard on the play, 2nd down, 2 yards on the play, 2nd down and 8 for your Rams. First down, Lake Mary. Quarterback number 13, Noah Grubbs. Pass complete to number 7, O'Shea Faison. Taking the ball up the middle for the Rams, number 17, Gavin Isaacs. That was a 74-yard reception by number 7, O'Shea Faison. I want to thank our fantastic RAM TV production team.
It's all student-led. They do absolutely all of the camera work, and they are doing the various switching between cameras and all the various cool angles and their robo-cams and the pole cams and everything. Thank you to our RAM TV production team.
Reception by Lake Mary's number 6, Terrence Dixon. This will bring up 3rd and goal for your Rams. Carrying the ball for the Rams, quarterback number 13, Noah Grubbs. This brings up 4th down and 2 for your Rams.
What do you think, Steve? Do you run it again with Noah or go for some pass in the corner somewhere?
They've had a lot more success throwing.
Running the ball for the Rams was number 7, O'Shea Faison. Looks like he stopped short of the goal line. So after that 4th down play, the Trojans take possession at about the 1-yard line. Running the ball out of the end zone for the Trojans, number 4, Ladarius Pryor. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to conclude the third quarter of this evening's contest between the Trojans of Evans and your Rams of Lake Mary. The score is in favor of the Trojans, 33-14. How about I take this opportunity to introduce you to our cheerleaders for this evening. You guys have been working hard all season. Deserve a little bit of attention. Our cheerleaders include Ava West. Here, we'll give it another go. Here we go. Ava West. Taylor Woolley, Ellery Trask, Sydney Kuka, Kate Keller, Jojo Haber, Peyton Hayes, Sailor Ackley, Tiana Hall, Rayla Johnson, Vanessa Kennedy, Madison Garcia, Sydney McMahon, Katie Hagel, Elizabeth Allen, Olivia Lawless, Ava Volchko, Cameron Barber, Avery West, Brooke Sperry, Savannah Hilliard, Alina Boyer, Grayson DiGiacomo, Emery McGlynn, Alexi Rubin, KK Wilson, Skylar Wiley, Bree Maston, Ariana Wittig, Allison Stump, Abby Excellent, Madison Iglesias, Audra Hinckley, and your captains, Kylie Douglas and Brielle Coggin. There's your 2025-26 Lake Mary cheerleaders. So there's a loose ball at the end of the play, but it was recovered by the Trojans. Running the ball was number 4, Ladarius Pryor. There's a injured player on the field. a penalty on the Trojans. So we have 2nd down and 4 for your Rams. Running the ball for the Trojans, number 2, Omri Hickson. There's a flag on the play against the Trojans. This will bring the ball back to 3rd and 11 for the Trojans at the 38-yard line. Pass intended for caught by number 2, Omri Hickson. Stopped in the backfield. This will bring up 3rd down and 12 for the Trojans. Lake Mary is always appreciative of our Diamond Ram corporate sponsors and all the support they provide the Booster Club and student athletes here at Lake Mary High School. Our Diamond Ram corporate sponsors include Orlando Health, Parks Lincoln, Snedeker Law, Kroll Construction, First Horizon Bank, Nighty Construction, RB Marks Construction, Florida's finest team at Charles Rutenberg Realty, Justice Air Conditioning, McKee Construction, 4th Street Bar and Grill, Chubb Law, Giram Tile, Pinnacle Roofing, Goldie Salon, Dave Brewer Incorporated, Fast Signs, The Adjutant Group, Huey Magoo's, Julie Berry with Supreme Lending, Morris Family Farms. Our Platinum Ram corporate sponsors include Triad Concrete, Venture Title, Legendary Athletics, Scott's Heating and Air Conditioning, Seminole State, Napa Auto Parts, Casse Leon, and HD Realty. Running the ball for the Trojans, number 4, Ladarius Pryor. Tackled by Lake Mary's number 57, Grady Isaacs. 4th down, Trojans. Trojans, 5-yard loss. Looks like coming out in punt formation is number 29, Amadiko Johnry. Back to receive for Lake Mary, number 15, Javon Robinson. Rams will take possession at the 27-yard line with 8:23 remaining in the fourth quarter, down 14-33 against the Trojans of Evans. Holding onto the ball for the Rams, quarterback number 13, Noah Grubbs. It's a loss of 2 yards on the play, second down. Treating the athletes before, during, and after the games is the Lake Mary High School athletic training staff. Our student athletic trainer aides include Jillian Allen, Victor Ayala, Carla Correa, Ashlyn Hillman, Emma Hughes, Catherine Lesage, Isabella Maldonado, Marley Manson, Brooke Morgan, Riley Penn, Nyla Shelton, Lindsay Silberstein, Z Slater, Evelyn Stam, Abby Unger, Ariana Williams, Mariella Wingate. Our certified athletic trainers include Felipe Almeida, Mike Holmes, and Eric Swanee. Our team doctors from the Jewett Orthopedic Clinic include Dr. Elizabeth Davis and Dr. Joseph Tutorino. This will bring up 4th down and 1. First down, Lake Mary. Number 17, Gavin Isaacs. Pass intended, Lake Mary's number 4, incomplete. The Lake Mary football program would like to thank Chianti's Pizza and Pasta of Longwood for donating our team meal this week. Thanks also to Duffy's Sports Grill and Mission Barbecue of Lake Mary for their meal donations in the upcoming 2 weeks. A special shout out also to our football families who donate goods and their time each week. Your support is second to none. Again, that's Chianti's Pizza and Pasta of Longwood and Duffy's Sports Grill and Mission Barbecue of Lake Mary. If you want to direct your attention to the track, I'd like to introduce to your marionettes. Your varsity marionettes from this evening include Paige, Olivia, Abby, Sloan, Sara, Amaya, Evelyn, Jasmine, Chanel, Elise, Isabella, Michaela, Giselle, Peyton, Maddie, Ellie, Taya, Summer, Delaney, Lonnie, Sophomore Sergeant Emma, Junior Officer Kika, Junior Officer Brielle, Junior Officer Riley, Senior Officer Ella, Junior Co-Captain Carrington, Senior Captain Parker, and Senior Captain Ava. Thank you to our marionettes. So on the previous play, I missed, and I apologize, but it was an interception by Evans. They'll take possession at the 34-yard line. Carrying the ball for Evans, number 4, Ladarius Pryor. It's a gain of 1 yard on the play, 2nd down and 9. Evans pitches to number 2, Omri Hickson. He's pushed out of bounds. This will bring up 3rd down and 12 for the Trojans. Running the ball for Evans, number 2, Omri Hickson, tackled by Lake Mary's number 3, Curtis Crowder Wood. That's a loss of about 3 yards on the play. This brings up 4th down and 14 for the Trojans. Ladies and gentlemen, you can travel with the Rams next week. They'll be playing Lake Brantley over there in Altamont Springs. So our last 2 regular season home games will include that road trip over to take on the Patriots. And then the following week will be taken on Bishop Moore. Punting for the Trojans, number 29, Ematiko Johnny. The ball is down by number 31, Nick Jones. The Rams take possession at the 26-yard line. Five-yard penalty against the Rams. This will be first down and 15. There's a fumble on the play. It's picked up eventually by a Trojan. He ends up blazing down back towards the 9-yard line. Carrying the ball for the Trojans, number 4, Ladarius Pryor, tackled by Lake Mary's number 50, Richie Kraus. Second and goal for the Trojans from the 13-yard line. The Trojans pitch to number 2, Amari Hickson. Really no gain on the play. This will bring up third down. Touchdown, Trojans, number 2, Amari Hickson. That was a number 2, Amari Hickson, touchdown run of 12 yards, and an extra point by number 29, Emadiko Johnry. With 2:59 remaining in tonight's contest, our score is 40-14 in favor of the Trojans. Reception by Lake Mary's number 4, Barrett Schultz. Running the ball up the middle for the Rams, number 22, TJ Brundage. This is 2nd down and 6 for your Rams. First down, Lake Mary. Number 22, TJ Brundage. Carrying the ball for the Rams, number 24, Zoe John. Gain of a yard, 2nd down and 9. Reception by Lake Mary's number 24, Zoe John. So we have 3rd down and 2 for the Rams. 1st down, Lake Mary. Running the ball, number 22, TJ Brundage. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to conclude this evening's contest. Congratulations to the Trojans of Evans High School. Our final score, yes, is in favor of the Trojans over your Lake Mary Rams, 40-14. Again, don't forget, you can travel with the Rams next week as they take on a district rival, Lake Brantley, over there in Altamont Springs. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's the ball game. Our final score, Trojans 40, your Lake Mary Rams 14. On behalf of Principal Dr. Mickey Reynolds, Athletic Director Rick Weyers, Head Football Coach Scott Perry, and the Booster Club President Ed Schuckman, we'd like to thank you for coming out tonight and supporting Lake Mary football. And again, next week is away. Travel with the Rams as they take on the Patriots of Lake Brantley High School. Thanks for coming out and have a great evening, and please drive home safely. So Steve, you know, during our pregame show, we thought that the Rams as teachers and whatnot, but even if we look at it objectively, I thought we had a decent game.
I really did. I really did. You know, like I pointed out in the pregame, you know, Evans has a great record, but they really have one quality win. The rest of the, and which is a great win. And the rest of the wins are against weaker competition. You know, our record isn't as good, but we definitely played a stronger schedule. So I really thought we had a chance, and we never gave ourselves a chance. Right. 3 interceptions, 3 lost fumbles. That's 6 possessions that we just gave the ball back. You know, I mean, you can't win on 6 turnovers.
Difference.
Right. Right. Yeah.
So regardless of how next week goes, we'll have a home playoff.
Right.
game.
We are going to have a home playoff game, but you know it's no fun to play teams that you could face in the playoffs and get rolled by them.
Yeah, and you know, if we end up meeting them again at some point, you know, Evans, we'll have to sit there and look at how do those 2 teams really balance out. But it really comes down to, as you said, those mistakes and those fumbles.
Right.
You know, without those, I think the teams were a lot more on par with each other, except for we got handed to number 4, Darius Pryor.
Right.
He came into this game expecting to be a formidable foe and someone that we would have to stop, and we just couldn't stop him.
Yeah, he was at over 230 yards rushing. He was just a steamroller. Just let me go back to something we said. We can't meet Evans in the playoffs. They're 6A and we're 7A. So we're not going to face them in the playoffs. But it's this quality of competition that we will face. And they're going to have great running backs too. And, you know, and we need to be able to get bodies on them. We need to be able to wrap up. We need to be able to force them to the inside so they don't get to the sideline. A lot of fundamentals that we couldn't pull off on defense today.
Yeah, so it's kind of tough to watch at times.
But let's call out just the good. O'Shea Faison, who has this season transitioned from, he started the season as a running back. Now he's really a slot receiver, tight end kind of guy, and he was our big play guy today. You know, he had over 100 yards receiving, I think. So shout out to him for really changing his game over the course of the season, and looking great. So you know, I don't want to just be all doom and gloom about the Rams here. You know, Faison looked good, and of course Grubbs put up some yards. Aside from his 3 interceptions, he put up some yards. So not all doom and gloom.
Yeah, I know, but I think that the crowd was expecting a little bit more on senior night. We
Yeah.
have all the parents, we got people from out of town, all sorts of things.
Right.
It was a great way to kick off the night. It was a great ceremony. A lot of deserving football players, trainers, cheerleaders, marionettes, RAM TV production team, the ROTC, the choir singers, and all that stuff. And they kind of support the Rams, and no matter who we play, it's kind of tough to take a loss. And but that's the way the cookie crumbled tonight. So it's what we're faced with, and we look forward as we take on the Patriots next week.
Right. Now, we won't be on the air because it's an away game. Our next couple of games are away games. So we won't see viewers again until our first home playoff game.
Yeah, true. Well, that might be a nice break for some of our viewers not to see us for a couple of weeks.
It will be an especially good break for the Giacomo family.
How do you say that? DeGiacomo.
Right.
We won't talk much more about the announcer and some of his pitfalls when it comes to naming cheerleaders and whatnot. But listen, it was great. The RAM TV production team, I'm going to run one last promo for them. But, you know, Steve, we did what we could to try to help out the team in terms of providing some enthusiasm. Thanks again to Patrick Ryan and Barrett Schultz for being our interviewees of our players this week. But we're going to leave it here from Reynolds Stadium on the campus of Lakeman High School. Our final score, congratulations to the Trojans of Evans High School. Final score 14 to 40 in favor of the Trojans.
Yeah.
As always,
go Rams!
watching. You're watching.
You're watching.
You're watching.
You're watching.
You are watching WRAM TV.
And as always, go